It's been a little while since I've been able to set up at my local card show, so I was excited to get back out there and make some deals. We met some really cool people today, including RealBreakingNate, who's one of the biggest Pokemon YouTubers. Let's check out the vlog. Here's what we are working with today. Top row, the Tatum, Lance, lots of downtowns. Just got these in from PWCC, some national pack, Pulisic and Messi. Jordan Love, nice first week. Some cheaper stuff here at the bottom. This bottom row is all $10. I didn't price all of them, but there's the 10 on the Purdy. And then this is all 5. So not a ton of stuff today, but the most important thing, we got our buying sign. Got a couple national pack soccer guys. I don't know if you'd be interested in them. This guy got the red Pulisic out of 5, and then a Messi gold out of 50.
I can take a look.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to trade or whatever you want to do.
I'll definitely look.
I think the soccer ones look pretty good. I didn't like the F1 design, but the soccer and the baseball I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, they do look good.
Yeah.
I would be interested in that. Yeah,
I don't know if it's just because he's not in the, whatever his uniform is that he's now, but
it's like with Messi at PSG, nobody wants him.
Right.
Same thing with him at Chelsea because he didn't play.
Right, he didn't do well. Yeah.
But I mean, a red's a red.
All right, I don't know if you're gonna like my offer. I'll give you $130 for everything. Yeah, because I think it's worth $220, roughly. Because for example, this stack.
It's just lower end stuff.
Yeah, I figured they were like $5 a piece.
Yeah.
So realistically, I want to pay $2 a card. I rounded it up because there was 8 cards. Okay. So this deck I paid $20. This was 15. This was between 5 and 10. This is a $5 card. This one I couldn't find too much on it. The last sale was 25, so I'd want to pay 15. So that's kind of to give you a ballpark. That's where I want to be.
Gotcha. What would you get on those two? By themselves?
I'd pay you 60 for both of them. Yeah. They're worth about 50 a piece. This one's probably worth a little bit less than that. Because the last sale was in June.
Gotcha.
But I just validated that because that's the only information that there is.
I think I'll probably hold off for now. But
Yeah,
I'll think about it.
no worries, man. Appreciate it.
I don't know if you have any room if I buy it.
This and that?
Yes.
$50. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it. How many hours are you working at this shop? Are you just doing weekends?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bro, I gotta apologize for the other night when I ran into you at the garage. My wife, she texted me after she got her food and stuff. She's like, "I'm over by your card friends," and I was like, "Oh, I'm over by there." I didn't realize she was sitting with you.
Oh no, you're
So
good.
I
We thought you
feel
guys had to go.
I'm so sorry about that. What do you think it's worth? Another Tua.
Bruh.
I was just curious what you thought it was worth. Wow, an 8 did 1,000 on this. September 14th did 1,000 for an 8. Yeah, 2,000 probably. Big deal going out to my friend, taking the Chet, Jordan Love, Breeze downtown, Tatum Spectra, and Barry Sanders PSA 10. What's up, bro? Sorry, I was in the middle of it.
Oh, no, you're
How you
good.
doing?
I just sent a picture of that Messi to my friend. He asked me to look for any soccer for him today.
Sure.
I've had a much more fun time just stashing everything and letting it kind of steadily go up.
Yeah. What are you thinking? 40? Yeah. Thanks, dude. Good to see you again. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. I figured I'd come support the other shows.
Yeah. I try to sell and buy around, 70 to 90% of whatever. Some people, it's they think they can buy everything at 65% and sell at 110, and I just can't. I can't work that way. So the problem, honestly, I have is buying.
Yeah.
Buying's hard.
Yeah, it really is.
And I try to be as fair as I can, but there's a certain point where it's if you want over the last sale or right on the last sale, there's no point for me unless it's a nice rare card or there's some other reason for me to buy it for that. How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. What'd you go with this morning? I slammed one on the way over here. So I usually go to the gas station and just get a can, whatever. But I went a different way today, and I ran by Starbucks, and I was like, well, probably better for me than aspartame. But do you know what you want for all the football stuff? I see the 550. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it for that price.
Oh,
but
yeah, no, I'm not looking for 550.
I see an 85. I'd be comfortable valuing it at that. Like 85, yeah. 165 total value. This one I'm going to pass on.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little, yeah, it's just a little too risky for me.
I mean, I'm going to do 165.
Oh, that's what I'd value him at.
I do like 150 or something.
Yeah, I'd want to be close to like 110 paying cash, yeah. Especially because these are cheaper. I think I'd want to be at 110. Yeah, I'd be more comfortable at 100, but I'd do 110. Yeah. And it's like, if you want to shop them around or whatever, it's totally up to you. I mean, I'll give you $20 for this. Would you do $20 for this?
20 for the
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work? Yeah. Business has definitely picked up a little bit since the start of the show, and we've been buying and selling a little bit. So hopefully gonna get some more stuff to buy. I might do another lap just to kind of figure out what's out there, but definitely picked up, which is great. What do you want for this?
That's the card I just got. I have to. There's no comp on that card. I think there was a sale for a similar card out of 10 from Immaculate for like 280, 300.
There's 236 in July, and then there's also 120 in July. Yeah, I just don't want to touch it at that price, unfortunately. It's hard card to price.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a great card, but
Thank you.
for the best. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's up, pal? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How much do you have on the Ritter purple shot?
Those are all 10.
10.
You can grab them. What are you doing for this? $50. You know, I'm gonna pass on these. I'm not a vintage guy.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate you showing me.
Did you get to 5 on this?
I'd probably want to be at 10. Yeah, otherwise I'd hold on to it. I mean, if you bought all 3 of them, I could do a little better for you. I'd do like $20 if you bought all 3 of them. 10? Okay. What are you looking to get out of it?
I would take like 200 cash.
Do 180?
180. I mean, I can meet you at like 190 on it.
I think I wouldn't be at 180. Yeah. If not, that's okay. Or if you want to try to see if you can get a better offer.
I'll probably come back around.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. How you doing, man? What is it? What do you want on it?
I was looking for about 100, 120, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to get there, man. I don't know exactly what it's worth. The patch autos are like, once it settles, the patch autos are probably going to be around like 70, 80 bucks. So the patch, like, it is out of 10, and it's a nice patch and a cool card, but I'll probably pass on it for now. Thank you, though. Got really busy in here all of a sudden. Yeah, I did look at it. It might have some like small like surface things. It was one of those things where it was like I didn't want to risk waiting for it, and like it wasn't as. I mean, nothing's a slam dunk, but it.
I mean, it looked really good. That's why. You 85 on it?
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you, man. I mean, my guess is it's probably about $200, somewhere around there.
200 is the comp on your end, you mean?
Yeah, that's
Your purchase price?
that would be what the value of it is. It's a relatively new product, right? Fast break. So there's no direct sales. There is the out of 49 of the regular optic, and that does about 300.
There's one listed, which I understand means nothing. One listed, the only one that is for just over 1,200.
Yeah, that's
It seems like
they're never selling that card for that price. Yeah, because the regular, the true blue, which sells for more typically than the fast break one, is 300. So it's probably anywhere in the range from 200 to 250.
okay, cool.
Yeah. So just to give you an example, if it was worth 250, I'd want to pay probably somewhere in the range of like 190, somewhere around there.
I'm Jamie.
Hey.
I like your YouTube content.
Hey, thank you, Jamie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
I've seen you set up here before, but I've seen your stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So I'd have to go through and price everything. But I don't want to do that unless we're going to be in like the range, because otherwise it's just a waste of both of our times. You know what I mean? So yeah, typically like if it's under $100, if it's from like 50 to 100, I usually pay around 70%. If it's over 100, I'll usually go from 75 to 80. 80 is reserved for like super clean raw cards or like Steph Curry, Tom Brady. Like the guys who I know are not going anywhere. But for this kind of stuff, like all the cheaper Jordan Love stuff, like if this is a $100 card, I pay you $70 on it. That's kind of like where I'd be. So if that interests you, great. Obviously this one's gonna be more because it's numbered. That's probably the biggest card in here, aside from maybe the Pickett, but the Pickett I'm probably not even interested in. But yeah, I mean, it's stuff that I'd like. It's just a matter of like, is that a range you're comfortable in? Honestly, the easiest thing for you to do, that makes it easiest for me, is just put what it's worth and then what you need on it. And just if you just put it in a spreadsheet, and then I can go through. We can argue over the sale price. The biggest discrepancy is value. So if like this card sells for $80 and you think it's worth $100, I can't, and we can't work anywhere. If it sells for $100 and we agree it sells for $100, then we can negotiate over whether I'm paying 70 or 80 or whatever on it, you know. But like if there's arguments of like what the card is worth, it just doesn't. So yeah. So if you want to just go through, I mean, it's all stuff I'm interested in for sure. Are you local?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, yeah, because it's easy to meet up, and if that's something that you're interested in doing, great.
Come down to the price.
Yeah.
What you're comfortable with, what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's cool too. Or if like we work it all out, and there's like, okay, I'll move this. I want to hold on to these. That's great too. I don't really care either way.
Because either he's going to blow up or he's going to bomb, one or the
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
And either way.
Get out now. Speckle refractor is what they call it. You've been buying raw stuff?
Yeah, I've been grading like a madman.
Any success or no?
Yeah, my last order I did pretty well on it.
You're interested in buying a flawless diamond?
That's cool. What's the asking price on it?
Put 400 on it. A little Wimby action?
It's time.
Lost a cool $40 on that card already.
Did you really?
Yeah. You know, I was looking like the Hakeem Elijah one. Obviously, Magic Johnson's a little bit more, but the Hakeem did like right around 300. So.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's probably worth 350, 400 would be my guess.
Would you do like 300 and a card or something?
Yeah, I just don't want to be. I don't think I want to be that high on it. Yeah, I mean like the Stockton's like 350. So yeah, I think it's worth 400. I'd be comfortable at 3.
Would you do 300 and one of these two? Shaden or Jalen?
No, I'd do 300.
300 cash?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I'm Ben, by the way.
Sam.
Sam.
It's my brother's name. Makes it easy. Is that good? Do you want the money now? Okay. Hey, dude. What's up? You want to buy any of these? What is it? I just spent too much money on all of them. So. Hey, you guys want to buy any of these? Go ahead. They're for sale. I'll give you a good deal. $18.75.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like such a sicko buying cards like this. Just like, but it's like sometimes you just gotta buy something. It's been hard. Yeah. The only card I've really bought today was that, which is
hard to pick.
It's really awesome. Like I thought it was super cool.
It's a one-up, right, in the box normally?
Yeah, it's in, but I just thought it was cool.
That's really sweet. Have any room on the Pat McAfee?
What are you thinking? I'll sell it to you for what I paid for it. It's or it's match warrant or whatever it was used. It was yeah, it was used at SummerSlam.
I watch the show all the time.
Yep.
I think it's fun.
I thought it was cool.
It's just cool. They take 50 for it. Nothing crazy.
No, I take 60. I mean, I paid 60 for it. So.
I'll do it.
Sweet.
That's what I'm
Did you go to the Columbus show?
Yeah, it was sad.
I heard it was terrible.
I feel like this, I have never left the show after a day because I usually do well at shows no matter what.
Yeah.
I actually felt there's nothing for me to buy.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with that show, but yesterday was the first time I had even heard of the show, which is, and I'm not saying like I'm a big influencer, but
the bottom line is, if you heard of the Midwest Monsters 4 months before it was out.
Right.
There were some people, when I told someone I was driving to Columbus, for what?
Yeah.
I had no idea. So I did a big deal with a buddy of mine, picked up some big cards. Nice Mahomes, Hollow PSA 10, Burrow XRC, Herbert XRC, little Curry Tops rookie, great subs on the BJS 9, and then the Jalen Hurts Blue Wave Prism at a 199 rookie. How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
I like your bag.
Thank you. What do you like this? I thought you might have told the dude 1100.
He was buying both of these. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, just that 1175.
Okay, the last sale was 1375.
Yeah.
Do 1150.
Sure. I don't like all the going back and forth, give a fair price, and that's the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Where's your next show, man?
Don't know.
There's Love Spark next weekend. Pretty good.
Is that the Peoria one?
Love Spark.
Love Spark.
Midwest premiere.
I probably can't make it. I'm in season now, so any of the out-of-town shows are just rough. It's nice that there's all these local shows. I just wish there was a little bit more variety sometimes. This show's actually been pretty good. I was a little worried.
What's your best on that Hurts?
I would like to get 8 on it.
When'd you pick that up?
Just now. I bought a big lot, yeah.
What's the best you could do on that?
What do you want to pay? You tell me.
I'll give you $1,400 for the pair.
I can't do that.
What's your best?
16.
I just sold this. That's why I want it back.
Now's your chance.
Yeah. What about on just the Herbert?
8. I mean, I need 8 on both of them. Yeah.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got into a couple of Purdy's for cheap like 3 months ago, and
Yeah.
they've all gone up like substantially. It's
But
just like
if he threw 2 interceptions his first game and looked like dog shit, they would not have. They would have dropped.
I sold 2 of the Silver Prism 10s right after the game, and I think I got them for $375 back in June, and one just did like $900.
Yeah.
So I took $790 for one of them, and then like
Oh, yeah.
$680 for the other one. But it's
But that's the except. So imagine all the people that bought Kenny Pickett cards.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How are you? I know. People always talk about where they're put, and I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but yeah, that's how I see it. It doesn't really matter. Today was actually, it was looking grim at the start. And,
Oh, I know. I was like, dude.
and then like 10 o'clock, everyone walked in. I was like, all right, this is gonna be okay. How'd you do today? Okay.
Just bought some stuff.
Yeah.
Just trying to.
Found some deals.
Yeah, just keep building up inventory.
Do you just do the big shows mostly?
My thing is, I try to buy the best card. Like, I'll come to smaller shows and buy up all the best cards that I can find, and then just save them.
Yeah.
For
The big shows. Yeah.
the big shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Smart,
saying?
yeah.
And I only buy football. That's all I buy.
Gotcha.
So I try to have like the best football cards out there. Like I got really, really nice stuff. Just do this show.
This is usually the show that I set up, and I like walking the other local shows because setting up I don't really care if I sell anything, to be honest. I mainly try to buy, but even though the walk-up buys haven't been amazing recently. Yeah, I used to like get, I would make a couple $1,000+ deals of, $100, $200 cards each, and now it's like sometimes stuff walks up, but very rarely, and then I'll tell them what my rates are, and there's which is fine, totally fine. Can I say hi really quick? I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. So I have a YouTube channel as well, as does he actually. And one of my viewers was like, "Oh, I saw that he was at the show. You guys should do something together." So I watched your channel, and that was really
thank
cool.
you.
So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you mainly do sports cards?
Yeah, mainly sports cards. I don't do any Pokemon, which is probably why I never.
I don't know anything about sports cards.
Yeah, which is probably why I didn't find you before, but I enjoyed your vibe and stuff.
We just went to Japan.
Did you go to the Pokemon Worlds thing or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
nice.
I was a Pokemon partner for Pokemon this year.
Cool.
So
Good for you.
we went out for a week of Worlds, but we went out a week prior to also just like explore Japan, see the culture and everything, right? So we went to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Yokohama, and just like not a lot of sports cards.
No.
had probably a plethora of Pokemon.
Yeah, you probably saw a lot of Pokemon.
It's just Pokemon everywhere.
Yeah.
You go, which is like when you're into Pokemon, that's heaven for you.
Yes.
Right? At that point.
Well, back in 97. When did the game come out? 99? Was that when the card came?
97, 98.
98, yeah.
So I was 10, and of course I played with my neighbors and had cards, and we went to the local Toys R Us and the Pokemon League. I had like because you used to get the gym badges, and this was like only when the first set was out, the first base set, and then like I think right when I was getting out of it was when like Jungle came out, or whatever, Maybe Fossil was when I finally moved on, but it was very, very early on. So, but I used to enjoy that a lot.
Everybody seems to have some sort of Pokemon memory.
Red or blue? Did you have red or blue?
Oh, red.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had blue.
Oh, you had blue? Yeah.
Yeah. I was a red guy.
Yeah.
I was a red guy. Picked Charmander.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm not a big Charizard fan now, but
Yeah.
I'll say that on camera. I'm not a big Charizard fan.
Though I feel like
800 of them out
Charmander was the hardest starter though, because you had the Rock Gym first, though, right?
True. I definitely chose Bulbasaur for the way out. That was definitely no problem. Choosing the easiest starter.
Some people are Bulbasaur haters. I mean,
I love Bulbasaur.
they hate Bulbasaur.
At this point in my life, I think Bulbasaur is my favorite out of the three. But sentimental-wise, I mean, obviously I picked Charmander, so I'm very sentimental towards that one. So we went to Shipshawana.
Yeah, how was that?
2 weeks ago. That was the first time we ever went to that one. That
Big
was
show.
phenomenal.
Yeah, Brad's
A lot of
great.
great cards there.
All right, well, it was great talking to you
Yeah,
guys.
good to meet you.
I'm sure
Take
we'll
care.
see each other at
Yeah,
more card shows.
sounds good.
All
Yeah,
right.
take care. Yeah, one of my viewers was like, "Oh, you should do something with him," and I was like, "I have no idea who this man is." And then I looked at his channel; he's like a million subscribers or something. He's a big guy.
Yeah, we have a bunch of big YouTubers here in Indiana. All right, sir.
All right,
Get out of here.
good to see you, man.
You're the best.
Yeah,
Hey, you all right?
you too.